We all know the monster Medusa, a hideous creature with a head of writhing snakes whose gaze could turn a person to stone. But the story you think you know isn't the whole story. The most famous version, told by the Roman poet Ovid, isn't about a monster born, it's about a monster made. It's the story of how the gods themselves turned a victim into a monster, punishing her for a crime she never committed. The priestess and the crime. Before the snakes and the stone gaze, Medusa was a mortal woman known for her breathtaking beauty and her devotion as a priestess in the temple of Athena. She took a sacred vow of chastity, dedicating her life to the goddess. But her beauty caught the eye of the sea god, Poseidon. He pursued her relentlessly. She fled to Athena's temple, seeking sanctuary. But the holy ground offered no protection. Poseidon assaulted her on the temple floor. When Medusa prayed to Athena for justice, the goddess was filled with rage. Not at Poseidon, but at her. Athena punished the victim. She twisted Medusa's beautiful hair into hissing serpents and cursed her, so that any who looked into her eyes would be turned to stone. A cursed life and a hero. Athena's curse was a sentence of absolute isolation. Banished and alone, Medusa could never again look at a human face without destroying it. The stone figures that surrounded her weren't trophies, they were permanent memorials to her profound loneliness. Into this tragedy steps a hero, Perseus. He wasn't on a quest to rid the world of evil, but was sent by a king who wanted him dead. The gods, the very architects of Medusa's suffering, helped him. Athena gave him a polished shield, and Hermes gave him winged sandals. Armed with divine gifts, Perseus snuck into Medusa's lair, found her asleep, and beheaded her. It wasn't a heroic battle. It was an execution, the weaponization of a victim. Medusa's suffering didn't end in death. The hero who killed her immediately weaponized her pain. Perseus used her severed head to turn his enemies to stone, saving his mother and completing his quest. After his journey, Perseus gave the head to Athena. She proudly mounted it on her shield. The symbol of Medusa's curse became a symbol of Athena's power, a final, chilling assertion of ownership over the woman she had so completely destroyed. Medusa was a tool in life, and she remained a tool in death. So who was the real monster? The woman cursed for being a victim? The god who assaulted her without consequence? Or the goddess who punished the innocent to protect her own pride? The story of Medusa is a chilling tale of victim blaming. It forces us to look past the monstrous caricature and see the tragic human being underneath. The real horror isn't the snakes or the stone gaze. It's that they turned a victim into a monster and then called the man who killed her a hero. Who do you think the real monster was in this story? Let us know in the comments below. And if you want to explore more hidden truths behind the world's greatest myths, make sure to subscribe. Thanks for watching.